Hello everybody, Killer Winston here, and today I will be doing with Deku was reborn as a slime, part 24. So, in the last part, or last two parts, I just finished covering the UA Sports Festival. So, continuing the story, after Deku won the finals, he would have gotten first place, with Bakugo and Kirishima getting second. Also, Ida is getting third place. And just as the anime, Ida would have been called that. Wait, no. He would have been called and told by, I believe is the police? Just something like that. He would have been told that his brother, Ingenium, has been injured by the hero killers. And yes, you heard that right. Hero killers. You know Belcore and Stain. As we will cut back to about 1 hour earlier, with Stain attacking another hero, him basically injuring the hero beyond recovery. This is when Ingenium would have arrived, him confronting Stain. But before they can fight, this is when Belcore would have arrived, him throwing a ball of corrosion at, well, Ingenium's engines, as they would have started to corrode away, with Belcore kicking Ingenium aside, him saying, "So, you are the infamous hero killer Stain. Any last words before you get killed by me? Who the hell are you? Rejoice, you are about to be killed by the Reaper. You're underestimating me, Reaper." Likewise. This is when Stain would have charged in, him taking out his sword and slashing away at Belcore, with Belcore raising his hand and using two of his fingers, he would have grabbed the sword, while saying, "Huh, so weak," as he would have broke the sword in half, him enchanting his other hand with corrosion, as he would have thrown it towards Stain, as Stain would have dodged the attack, him raising up his left leg and trying to kick Belcore in the face, with Belcore using his other hand, which he would have enchanted with corrosion, as he would have grabbed the leg, him throwing Stain into a wall, him using his other hand to punch Stain in the face, which Stain would have dodged barely, him rushing forward as he would have taken out a hidden knife, him slashing away at Belcore's face. After that, he would have jumped away, as he would have licked the blood, with Belcore falling onto the ground. This is when Stain would have grabbed his sword, him bringing it over his head as he would have swung it down. But before the sword can hit Belcore, something in his chest would have glowed, him getting back up as he would have grabbed the sword again and breaking it, with Stain jumping back, him being confused, as Belcore would have said, "Trying to paralyze me, eh? Not gonna work." What? How? You see this? Him pointing at his necklace, as he would have continued saying, "This thingy here heals me every 5 seconds, removing all the bad stuff in my system. Also closing a bit of my wounds every time it activates. Too bad I can only get one of these. If I had another one, I would have gave one to you. Huh, but it's not like it can do anything." As this is when Belcore would have charged a blast of corrosion, him firing it towards, well, Stain. But before he can fire it, this is when Phantom would have arrived, him firing a blast of hellfire towards Belcore, with Belcore jumping off the way, him thinking, crap, I'm still not done recovering yet. And while Belcore was thinking that, this is when the police would have arrived as well, with Stain seeing that he is outnumbered and outmatched, he would have immediately left the scene. Belcore seeing that Stain is leaving the scene, he would have tried to pursue him, but before he can do anything else, Phantom would have grabbed him with his steel thread, as he would have enchanted the steel thread with hellfire. But before the hellfire can reach Belcore, Belcore would have used Black Mist to get away. Now, back in the UA Sports Festival, it is time for the, well, award ceremony. All Might was about to give Ida the bronze medal, but Ida is not there because he is currently rushing towards the hospital. All Might thinking that he should just give the medal to Ida when he sees him again, he would have put down the bronze medal, as he would have grabbed the silver medal, him walking up towards Kirishima and Bakugo. This is when he would have broke the silver medal in half, him giving Kirishima and Bakugo each half of the silver medal. And then he would have just basically gave some encouraging words, as after that he would have grabbed the gold medal, him giving it to Deku, as he would have said, I don't know what kind of encouraging words you want to hear, but I'll just say this. You are doing a very good job. Keep up the good work. Him giving Deku the gold medal. After giving Deku the gold medal, they would have shook hands. Now that would have been the end of the sports festival. Now, whenever Deku and the rest of Class 1A got back to school, Aizawa would have told them about the internship. Him showing the entire class how many people got internships and who got the most. Everybody being surprised to see that Deku is not the one that has the most internship requests. The one that got the most internship requests is, Kirishima. The second being Bakugo, but this time it is really close because Bakugo is only a few requests from Kirishima, basically one or two requests less than Kirishima. As the third place would have been Todoroki, and the fourth is, Deku. And if you guys are wondering why, it is because since Deku released a lot of bloodlust in the finals, everybody is basically scared of Deku. So a lot of them basically didn't send a internship request to Deku. With Deku thinking, I guess Sage was right. You win some, you lose some, as he would have gotten the paper, or should I say the list, that people sent internship requests to him. Him being surprised to see that Endeavor actually sent him a internship request, since he did sort of made Todoroki use his fire side, as Deku would have basically picked Endeavor's agency, since, Endeavor is the number 2 hero. So, of course, he will go to the second hero in Japan. Now, we will time skip a little bit, with Deku and Todoroki going to Endeavor's agency. Both of them basically walking into Endeavor's, office, with Endeavor being a bit irritated by Deku's presence, since you know what happened in the sports festival. But he would have calmed himself down, him telling Deku to do whatever he wants since he is, well, mainly focusing on Todoroki. And as a couple days passed by, Deku would have been, well, training himself. As after another one day, Deku would have been upset since he came here to train with Endeavor, and Endeavor is basically ignoring Deku. Him going up to Endeavor and asking if there is, well, anything that he can do, with Endeavor telling him that they would be going out to patrol that day, or should I say that night. Deku being a bit excited since this is the first time that Endeavor has actually ever ordered Deku to do something. Now, whenever it is nighttime, Endeavor would have told Deku and Todoroki to go out and patrol with him, which they would do. Them walking around Hosu City to, well, check if anything is wrong, as this is when the Nomus would attack Hosu City, with Endeavor jumping into action, him using his fire to attack the Nomus. Todoroki would have tried to help as well, him using his ice to trap some Nomus, as he would use his fire to burn them. Now, while that was happening, Deku would have sensed something, him feeling a familiar presence inside Hosu City, as he would have used ultrasonic wave to try and find out where this familiar presence is coming from. Now, whenever Deku is doing that, this is when a Nomu would have appeared right in front of Deku, this actually catching Deku off guard, as the Nomu would have punched straight through Deku's chest. Deku, without thinking, would have immediately summoned a bolt of black lightning straight from the sky, it striking Deku and the Nomu, it completely obliterating the Nomu. This leaving Deku, well, surprised at what happened. Him thinking, damn, I need to focus on the Nomus for now. Wait, Sage. As Sage would have said, yes, Izuku, what is it? Can you call Phantom? Of course. As Phantom using fog communication would have said, what is it, boss? You call me? Ah, yes, Phantom. Where are you? I am currently inside Hosu City saving people at the moment. Deku saying, good, stop that. Wait, what? What do you mean stop saving people? No, I mean stop saving people for now because I need you to go investigate on something. Investigate? Investigate on what? I need you to go investigate a familiar presence. Surely you sense that as well. Wait, what familiar? Oh, that presence. Yes, boss, I do sense that as well. Good, then go investigate. I need to focus on the Nomus for now. Yes, boss. As Phantom would have quickly dispatched off every Nomu that is in his sight, him also saving as many civilians as he can. Now, after he did that, he would have gone and investigate on that familiar presence. Now, back over with Deku, he would have been helping Todoroki and Endeavor on killing, or should I say, dispatching all of the Nomus that are inside Hosu City. As somewhere inside an alleyway, there would have been an injured hero. The hero having a katana straight into his, well, shoulder. This, of course, being native, as whenever Stain was about to, well, dispatch off native, this is when Ida would have rushed in, him kicking Stain in the, well, waist, sending Stain flying back. Now, whenever Stain was sent flying back, Ida would have started to shout at Stain, him yelling that he is here for, well, basically revenge. Stain, hearing what Ida said, would have gotten mad, him immediately rushing at Ida, as they would start to fight, the fight being relatively similar to canon, and by canon I mean the anime, as it would have gotten to the point where Ida is on the ground, with Stain having his sword on top of Ida, him getting ready to swing the sword down and, well, basically kill Ida. Now, before Stain can swing his sword down, this is when Phantom would have arrived, him kicking Stain off and away from Ida. Phantom turning back to Ida asking, "Hey, are you alright?" With Ida just, well, keep blabbering about him wanting revenge on his brother. Also telling Phantom to, well, not get in the way, as Phantom would have just basically put some sense into Ida's mind. And just as Phantom finished talking to Ida, this is when Stain would have jumped back, him drawing his sword and slashing away at, well, Phantom. Phantom taking out his katana or sword as he would block Stain's attack, him pushing Stain back as he would rush forward, both of them having a, well, sword battle. And while they were having a sword battle, Stain would have questioned Phantom about why he wants to be a, well, vigilante, with Phantom basically saying that he wants to help people. Stain acknowledging Phantom's ideology, him saying, "You are a good man, Phantom, but you are helping the wrong side of society." Stain kicking Phantom in the chest, this sending Phantom flying back, as Stain would have kept on saying, "This society is poisoned. Heroes are not true heroes. All of them, they only want fame and money. They are fake. Those fake heroes, they are everywhere in this society, and I am here to cleanse all of them." As before Stain can said any more, this is when Phantom would have said, "If you want to cleanse this society, Stain, then don't kill heroes. They can change. People can change." Stain just, well, laughing at that statement, him saying, "If people can change, then there wouldn't be any suffering in this entire society." But no, there is suffering in this entire world, and the least I can do is cleanse my own country. With Stain charging in to, well, attack Phantom. Phantom enchanting his sword with Hellfire, as he would swing his sword across, or should I say, into Stain's sword, it completely slicing Stain's sword in half. Stain, seeing this, would have jumped backwards, as whenever he landed, he would have fell down, him holding onto his left leg and, well, basically shouting in pain. Phantom, seeing this, would have ran in, Stain thinking that Phantom is about to, well, attack him. He would have raised up his hand and trying to block the attack, but to his surprise, Phantom is not here to, well, attack Stain. He came rushing in to see Stain's injuries. Stain, seeing this, would have been confused, him saying, "What, what are you doing?" Phantom saying, "Looking at your injuries." "What? Why? I'm your enemy. You shouldn't be helping me." "Enemy or not, you are a good man. Like you said, you became a vigilante only to cleanse this society of fake heroes." Which I do agree, but I do not agree with the way you are trying to fix this society. As Phantom would have gotten a glimpse of Stain's, well, lower leg, him seeing that it is pitch black. Phantom thinking, so they were fighting before I got there. This might be bad. Him using fog communication to, well, call Deku. Deku, while fighting a Nomu, would have picked up. Him asking, what is it, Phantom? Did you find out what that familiar presence was? With Phantom telling Deku that that familiar presence is, well, Ida. Him also saying that he needs Deku's help. Deku being confused, him saying, what do you mean you need my help? Phantom saying, I need your healing slime, boss. Since you locked me from using any kind of slime, I can't use it to heal someone. Deku saying, okay, but can't you just use that healing magic? Yes, I can, but it wouldn't heal corrosion, remember? Wait, don't tell me. Is Belcore there? I don't know, but what I do know is him telling Deku about, well, Stain's injury. Deku thinking, are you sure we can trust him? Yes, we can, boss. Now can you please come here? Because the corrosion is spreading a lot faster than I thought. It is already covering his entire left leg. Deku thinking, I'm on my way, Phantom. As well, he will go towards Phantom's location. But before he could go, this is when Todoroki would have ran up to him asking Deku where he is going. Deku just saying, I think Ida is in trouble. I need to go see if he's okay. What do you mean he's in trouble? Don't you remember Todoroki? Ida's brother, Ingenium. He was attacked by the hero killer. And I wish I am wrong about this, but I think Ida is here for revenge. So I need to go see if he's, well, if I'm right. Don't worry, I'm going to send you my coordinates when I find him. Todoroki saying, you better, Midoriya, with Deku nodding, him rushing straight towards Phantom's location. Now, back over with Phantom, he would have been using healing magic to try and heal or delay Stain's corroding leg. By the way, Ida is, well, not seeing this because he is still paralyzed. And, well, the way he is paralyzed, he is not facing the way of Phantom and Stain. So he can't hear or see Stain and Phantom fighting. As another minute would have gone by, with Stain's other leg being covered in, well, pitch black, or just being corroded away. This is when, behind Phantom, a portal would appear. Him turning back to see Deku stepping out of the portal. Him saying, sorry it took me this long, Phantom, but I kind of need to find a place to, well, hide and then use this. So, how bad is it? Phantom showing Deku, well, Stain's corrosion. As Deku would have basically thrown a ball of healing slime straight at Stain's legs, which would have healed them back to full health, with Stain asking Deku why he is helping him. Phantom explaining that, well, Deku is his friend and that he is here to help. Or should I say, Phantom told Deku to come and help him. As Stain would have gotten back up, with Phantom asking, so, do you want to continue our fight? With Stain just basically turning himself in, since he knows that 1. He is weaker than Phantom, 2. His ways of cleansing this society is wrong, since between the time of Deku's arrival, Phantom and Stain would have talked for a bit. Phantom talking about Stain's, well, what Stain did wrong, which obviously is killing. as Phantom would have tied Stain in steel thread. And while Phantom was doing that, Deku would have sent his coordinates to Todoroki. But while he was doing that, he would have saw Ida on the ground. Him walking forward and saying, "Seriously, Ida? Are you really here for revenge?" "Yes, he is here only for revenge." Ida getting back up finally and saying, "You have no idea what my brother felt when he lost his engines. Do you even know the pain he went through? Him feeling every part of his engine being burnt away." With Ida looking straight at, well, the hero killer Stain, him saying, You will pay for what you did to my brother." With Stain just saying, "I am not the one that did that to your brother." Ida being confused, him saying, "If you are not the one that did it, who?" Stain and Phantom, both of them saying, "Reaper." Ida turning over to Phantom saying, "You knew?" With Phantom basically explaining that he was chasing after Belcore, or Reaper, and then he lost him. And whenever he found him again, he was fighting with the hero killer Stain. Or, well, looks like was about to. With Phantom apologizing for, well, failing to save Ida's brother, as they would have gotten out of the alleyway. And whenever they got out of that alley, this is when Endeavor and Todoroki would have been there. Them seeing that Stain is captured. Now, before they could do anything, this is when the flying Nomu would have came in. And let's say that it is here to grab Ida. It's actually grabbing Ida, but before it could go any further, Deku would have fired a bolt of black lightning straight at the Nomu. It, well, completely obliterating the Nomu's head, and, well, dropping Ida. He was about to go catch him, but before he could do that, this is when Stain would have, well, told Phantom that he wants to save that kid, with Phantom letting him go, loosening the steel thread that is around Stain's, well, body, with Stain jumping into action and saving Ida, with the other heroes faking that Stain is going to kidnap Ida and kill him. But again, before all the heroes can do anything, this is when something horrible would happen, as Stain would feel a sharp pain coming from his chest, him looking down to see that there is a hand there, him hearing, "Sorry, hero killer Stain, but there could only be one hero killer, and that is me, the Reaper." As Belcore would, well, rip his hand out of Stain's chest. With Phantom being angry, he would have ran in to try and attack Belcore, which Belcore would have simply used Black Mist. By the way, if you're wondering how he got there the first place, he used Black Mist as well. Also, I just remembered that I never gave Deku a hero name, so let's just say that it is Rimuru. Now, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. That will be amazing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!